Hey, what up everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you with the Friday the 13th episode of Friday Night SmackDown. In the main event of this match, we saw somebody, competing to join the WWE World Heavyweight Championship title Money in the Bank match for the big upcoming pay-per-view. In this main event, we saw Bray Wyatt going up against Dean Ambrose in a match that should be, a big-time future of WWE. Of course, everybody can remember the epic battles of the Shield against the Wyatts. I think they fought 4 times, and all of those matches were all really, really good. You can maybe exclude the last one when Evolution came down to spoil the party, making it a 6-on-3 affair, and everybody was fighting, and brutality was going everywhere. But this was an awesome match, an awesome, awesome main event. Bray Wyatt and Dean Ambrose gave everything there was in the world to it, and it seemed like Dean Ambrose had this match in the bag. He had Bray Wyatt laid out when Seth Rollins ran down through the stands and jumped up on the announce table to catch his attention, leading Dean Ambrose to chase Seth Rollins around the ring, only for Seth to slip in and Dean Ambrose to walk right into the Sister Abigail from Bray Wyatt to get the win. With the win, Bray Wyatt, he's going to be joining the Money in the Bank main event. Going in there, and he's going to be competing with the people that have been already qualified for the match. Alberto Del Rio, Randy Orton, Cesaro, Sheamus, and now Bray Wyatt. I've heard from some people that this is going to be a 6-person match. I know on Raw they put up a little thing on the screen, and it had 3 question mark guys, which meaning there would be 7 people in this match. So I'm not 100% sure, but my only bet in my gut is that basically, with him being added to this match, and also, Randy Orton being in this match, there's no way to really make another 3-on-3 tag match with the new Evolution against the Shield. So I'm guessing that more than likely, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns won't be added to this. But with Bray Wyatt, you would think that there was going to be another one-on-one Bray Wyatt versus John Cena match that nobody cared about. So you would think that John's going to have to join into this and be one of the guys that are in there. Maybe even Kane. I don't think the Demon Kane is just to be sitting on the sidelines waiting for Daniel Bryan to come back, but I'm sure he's had a great 2-month vacation while being booked for pay-per-views and not being able to be used, not being able to be on Payback and not being able to be on Money in the Bank, although he did show up for Monday Night Raw one time along the way. But I'm not 100% sure, because if you do, you add John Cena and you add Kane into this match, it seems like it's lopsided with heels, with only baby faces being in there with the Sheamus and John Cena. But of course, you go back to last year, it seemed like the Money in the Bank, the Future Stars match, whatever they called it, for the Blue, it seemed like that was all heels in the whole entire match, and that worked out all right in the end, because everybody was working solo-y, trying to get there, except for Cesaro and Swagger, who were in that match. And at one point, Swagger picked up Cesaro, trying to have Cesaro grab the briefcase. A very, very memorable moment, and I really like that. I think I might want to turn that on my WWE Network tonight, just to see that spot over again. I thought that was pretty cool. But overall, I look at this, even though people have said Randy Orton is injured right now, and that was the reason why he wasn't on Monday Night Raw. I think that Randy Orton still my pick to win this. I don't see John Cena being the champion at this time and place. Bray Wyatt, winning the championship and having to have another match against John Cena is going to make people really just grunt. But I think that people really would like to see Bray Wyatt win the belt. He just would look awfully weird as WWE champion. But then again, you never know. Cesaro is a guy that, a lot of plans were built around him winning the Money in the Bank briefcase and cashing in at SummerSlam. Everybody's heard those things, if Brock Lesnar and Daniel Bryan, if he's all right to come back. That was a plan at one point, but, with Daniel Bryan not being there, he's stripped, so they can't really do that. It seemed like he would have been better in the Future Stars one. Del Rio, he hasn't got a win in, I can't even remember the last Del Rio win. I guess he did win to qualify to get in this thing, but except for that, so there's no chance in hell he's going to do it. I don't see Sheamus pulling off a Ultimate Warrior like, being the WWE champion and the US champion, so you never know what's going to happen. But tonight was an awesome episode of SmackDown. Peace out, and I'll see you down the road.